boneless country style ribs. That's right. And what's so special about this? I'm using a rub that I came across and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, this is the McCormick Grill Mates grilling seasoning, smoked paprika, and onion with garlic and pepper. And I gotta tell you, this stuff is really, really good. It's also awesome on steaks, I have to say. I came across this at Walmart and I was like, this stuff looks really good. Actually, it was the color of it that got my attention. And hey, sometimes color plays a big part in the attraction to food and rubs and stuff like that. All right, so first I take my boneless country style ribs, and these babies are nice and thick, and they have a pretty good amount of fat on it, so I won't have to add any type of oil to it to make the rub seasoning stick to it. All right, so I'm gonna line these babies up in a pan because I have to put some seasoning on them. And I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. But one thing I have to say is that this rub doesn't have a lot of salt in it, so I'm adding some sea salt to this to give it that extra little kick because the salt will pull the flavor of the pork and the seasoning out. And then I add the seasoning to it as well. And I put a nice amount on there and I kind of just pack it on there real good and rub it in because I want all that flavor to be on the meat. Now, like I said, this pork has a lot of fat on it, so it's definitely gonna hold on to the rub. All right, so the next step, after I get all the seasoning on it, it's gonna be time to take this baby to the pellet grill. That's right, my good old Traeger. And I have the grill set at 250 degrees, and we're gonna cook the meat, smoke the meat, until it gets to 155 degrees. And I'm going to put my meat thermometer in there so that way I don't have to open the grill while it's cooking. I just press the button on the side of the grill and it'll tell me the temperature of the meat. Then after a while, the meat is 155 degrees. It took about 2 to 2.5 hours and it looks like this. Nice, juicy cuts of country style pork ribs. That's right, boneless. Not a bone in there, it's just all meat. All right, so I'm gonna cut into this baby and look at it. That smoke on there, that color, all that flavor from the Grill Mates rub. This stuff is looking pretty good. And I'm gonna take a bite real quick because I can't resist it. But I have to share, the photos of the meat as well. All right, so taking a bite, and there we go. That flavor is amazing. You can taste the garlic, you can taste the pepper, and that hint of paprika is just right. And the color of it, beautiful. And the taste of it, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, go make some.